Good afternoon, YouTube. Xfile2708 back again with another movie pickups video. Still playing catch up. This is, I would say, the last of two movie pickup videos to record. But potentially I may be back out again tomorrow. So no sooner do I get one pickups video done, then I'll come back with another bag or two and another pickups video worth. But hey, it's content for you guys. You seem to enjoy it, so you enjoy watching it, I enjoy collecting it. So right, this is a set of pickups. Myself and the girlfriend went out tail end of last week. So we've got a combination of charity shop pickups and CEX pickups. Nice combination as well. So it's not just horror movies. There's a mixture of non-horror as well. So there's some action films, a couple of comedies, things like that. So something for everybody. Cater for everybody, you see. First up, not a DVD or Blu-ray, but I do pick up audio CDs every now and again where I see them. My music taste is quite eclectic. Primarily I'm heavy metal, rock, thrash metal, but I do enjoy picking up soundtrack CDs. I do listen to a bit of 80s pop. That was my era growing up. But I did manage to find in the wild the soundtrack for the Blues Brothers. So Blues Brothers being one of my all-time favourite non-horrors. Absolutely superb comedy with Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. I've had the soundtrack many years ago, but again with my CD collection that went even more of a long time ago compared to my movie collection. So I got rid of all of my CDs, tried the whole Spotify thing, and you know, now I'm back on the physical media bandwagon. That does include CDs as well. So yeah, Blues Brothers, this was 20p, guys. This was one of the charity shops where they do 5 for £1 mix and match on DVDs and CDs. So absolutely superb soundtrack, this one. Jailhouse Rock, Sweet Home Chicago, the theme from Rawhide, Minnie the Moocher, another favourite of mine. So it makes me smile just thinking about these songs because I can picture them being sung in the movie. So there we go, looking forward to putting that one back on again. Let's have a look. There we go, just double checking the CD on that one because this particular charity shop do sellotape the sides to stop people pinching the disc. So making sure, unlike my Cash Generators pickup the other week, that it actually got the disc in. So next pickups video, guys, just a heads up, talking about Cash Generators. Myself and Ghost Lou went back to that Cash Generators last weekend. It was swapped out the 2 Blu-rays that I'd picked up as part of a bundle, and those 2 hadn't got the discs in. They didn't have them in the shop, unfortunately, but I did swap them for 2 of the Blu-rays that they had in that I wanted for the collection. So show those in the next one. Right, a couple of stand-up comedy next. We have another Chubby Brown for the collection. I've probably got about 8 different Chubby Brown stand-ups down there, but I do enjoy his politically non-correct humour. So that's this one here. I seem to remember years ago I either had it on vinyl or cassette back then. Probably had it on VHS as well. But yeah, this one and the one down here I'm about to show are a couple of his older ones. So there we go, From Inside the Helmet. And then we have The Helmet's Last Stand. So funny as fuck. I do like a bit of Chubby Brown. So actually met him once. He's up here in the northeast. So I did get my picture taken with him. So if I can find that picture, if I can dig that out at some point, then I'll post it on a future video for you all to see. So I shouted Chubby across at the other side of the retail park, and we went across, shook his hand, had a chat to him. He told me a couple of funny jokes and took me picture with him. So there we go. So that's the two comedy ones. Well, the two stand-up ones. I think there's another couple of comedies still to come from the charity shops. So I got the first one of these. Again, 20 pence for this one, guys. And it's got a rattler. I'll have to have a look in a minute. So, but yeah, Ted 2 extended edition. Again, love the childish humour in the Ted movies. So already got the first one over there on the comedy shelf. So Ted 2 extended edition. And it's sellotaped. Can I get in? I hate it when the discs are rattling around. Oh, there we go. It's actually a is it a 2-discer? Extended edition. Right, it doesn't say 2-disc, but there's 2 discs in here. I wonder if someone's put the discs for Ted 1 in and Ted 2. Yeah, looks like they have. I'll hold it so you can see. So that's why it was rattling. I think that one on the side is the first Ted movie, and this one's the second one. So there we go. That's a Brucey bonus. Like I say, I've already got Ted 1. I'll check if that is Ted 1. And then I'll maybe pass it across to the girlfriend and her lad as disc only, if they want it. So I've actually got a proper table. There you go. You can't see it, completely out of shot, but managed to pick up a table so I'm not balancing everything, including my cup of coffee, on a really tiny space. So, right, next one. Again, comedy. Haven't seen this one for donkey's years. And it is Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. So, all of you guys that get bored with seeing constant horror, there you go. Bit of a treat with 4 comedies going into the collection. So, I do like to mix it up from time to time, and you know, I've been watching a few action movies and that over late rather than horrors, but yep, there we go. So this was 3 for £1 in British Art Foundation. So really pleased to grab that one. So like I say, I haven't seen it for absolutely donkey's years. I would tell you when it came out, but guess what? I can't read the tiny writing. So there we go. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I haven't seen it for donkey's years. So there we go. Austin Powers. Next up, I thought I'd already got this one in the collection. I'm sure I've seen it in this particular charity shop on numerous visits, but always passed it by because, like I say, I thought I'd already got it in the collection. But I actually used my noggin while I was in there, brought up my, I photographed my shelves so I can see at any time what I have got in the collection. So if I can be asked to check it when I'm in the shop, which 9 times out of 10 I don't, and that's why I end up with duplicates. But yeah, I double checked this one and it wasn't in the collection, so I must have been getting it confused from having it previously, but it is Ray Winstone in Scum. So again, not seen this one for years. I'm pretty sure I had this one when I had my collection a few years ago. I'm sure it was Second Sight or someone that did it on a limited edition box set. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I did have it as part of that box set, I'm pretty certain. But yeah, since recollecting at the start of the year, I hadn't got it back again. So absolutely brutal prison drama. I think this is the late 70s, maybe 1979, something like that. So a couple of scenes that, if you have seen the film, stick with you for the rest of your life. It is brutal, one particular scene. I'll just say the greenhouse for those of you that have seen it, and you'll know what I mean. But yeah, if you haven't seen it and you love hardcore prison drama movies, then yeah, definitely check this one out. So superb. And again, this one's going on the pile to rewatch again very shortly. So there we go, Ray Winstone in Scum. Right, next up, got the first one of these a few weeks ago. I seem to remember watching the second one. They did a third one as well, but I don't remember seeing the third one before. But yeah, the second one I seem to recall was pretty decent. And it's Green Street 2, obviously on about the old football hooligan side of things, so very similar to Football Factory. Green Street is back with more violence, more testosterone, and most importantly, more football. So, yeah, looking forward to watching that. It says it includes the making of Green Street 2 as well. So, there we go. And again, that was £3 for £1 in Heart Foundation. And then the third one that I got as part of that deal was Crank 2. So, good old Jason Statham action movie. I've got the first Crank movie over there. So this completes the set of 2 that they've done so far. So, love them both, really good. So, I know sometimes you get a sequel and it's not quite as good as the original, but I really enjoyed both the first and the second one. So, there we go, Crank 2, High Voltage. Right, next up, another good action film. Now, I don't think this was... Well, not I don't think. This, I believe, was a remake. I've never seen the original. Don't know when the original was done. 60s maybe, or 70s. But this is the Nicolas Cage remake with Angelina Jolie. And it is Gone in 60 Seconds. So... excellent action race car movie, this one. Yep, big fan of it with old Nick Cage and his hunt for Eleanor. So the only thing that I'm not a fan of is the sequence at the end of the movie when he does the jump and it's all CGI'd. It looks terrible, but everything else up to the end is superbly done in this movie. So there we go, Gone in 60 Seconds. Next up, really pleased to grab this one. And it is Platoon. Probably one of the best modern war movies. Probably alongside Full Metal Jacket for me. But yeah, I haven't seen Platoon for donkey's years. So as soon as I saw this one in there, it was a must grab. So... special edition from MGM. Audio commentary by the director Oliver Stone. Audio commentary by military supervisor Captain Dale Dye. Tour of the Inferno making of documentary, which is nearly an hour long. 3 TV spots, still galleries, original theatrical trailer. Salvador special edition DVD trailer and collectible booklet, and it does feel weighty. It has got sellotape on, so I'll double check that before I put it on the shelf. But yeah, Platoon special edition, very happy with that one. And then this was 20p, guys, absolutely buzzing to get it. So one of my all-time favourite horror movies. In fact, it's my all-time favourite John Carpenter movie. Now, it's not The Thing, because I've got that on the shelf over there already. Some of you may be surprised, others won't be. Obviously, I've got it tattooed on my upper right arm, and I've got a big lithograph poster of it in the living room, etc, etc. And it is They Live. 20p. Absolutely buzzing. I've got this one on my my CX watch list to grab when I saw it locally. It may or may not be one that I get on 4K later down the line. But yeah, I hadn't got this back in the collection since I've started recollecting physical media. So to see it in a charity shop for 20 pence, I was like, yeah, that's definitely coming back with me. So there we go, old Rowdy Roddy Piper, superb performance. And it's one of those on the back where you've obviously got that as the vertical cover, but the back is horizontal. So you probably can't, you might be able to there. I don't know where the camera focus is, but yeah, you got, if I can read it, DVD menus, DVD special features, making of, exclusive audio commentary by John Carpenter and Roddy Piper, film stills. Yeah, so obviously not a special edition, but this is the Momentum Pictures release alongside Studio Canal. So I know Studio Canal did the they did the four, didn't they? They did They Live, Escape from New York, Prince of Darkness, and The Fog as Blu-ray releases. So I may well upgrade those beauties at some point down the line, but for now, main thing was get it back in the collection and get it rewatched again. So there we go, They Live. Right, where are we? Let me just move these ones forward. Right, these were another charity shop. 3 box sets, 1 action film, 1 comedy, and 1 horror. So nice mixture. Now I was really pleased to find this one. This was literally £1 for a double DVD box set. These were both movies that I'd hunted out on eBay. I'd got them on my watch list and I was going to order them individually. And I think the likes of Music Magpie, I think they were between £4 and £6 each on DVD. But I struck it lucky with the double DVD box set for £1 English. And it is Clint Eastwood, Any Which Way You Can and Every Which Way But Loose. So 2 absolutely superb movies that, again, I haven't seen for a long time. I did go on a bit of a Clint Eastwood kick recently. I rewatched The Mule and Gran Torino. Both absolutely superb films, but I hadn't got these 2 in the collection. So yeah, super happy to strike it lucky. Like I say, if I'd have ordered these individually on eBay, even as DVD releases, I was looking at probably close to £5 each. So £1 for the double DVD box set. Next up, a trilogy for £1. And it is the Naked Gun trilogy, good old Leslie Nielsen. So, again, my childish sort of, oh, excuse me, I've not long had dinner. My childish sort of humour. What are they? I've got the 2, I think, Aeroplane movies. I still need to get the Hot Shots movies into the collection at some point, but absolutely love the Naked Gun trilogy. And I need to get the Police Squad series back again as well. So big fan of Leslie Nielsen's childish humour, let's say. But yeah, the trilogy just for £1. Oh my god, I can't read the back of the box, but yeah, trust me, say it's the trilogy. There you go, tiny writing. So I need to dust my glasses down again. So there we go, that's that one for £1. And then for £2, I managed to get this one, and it is the Omen Pentology. So recently picked up, what was it? The Omen Trilogy box set as part of the bundle deal from Rich that contacted me through the Horror Asylum group page. But yeah, struck it lucky in this charity shop, so it wasn't CEX, it's obviously just come from CEX at some point. But there you go, you can see in the middle, potentially there, £2. So yeah, the Omen Pentology. There we go. Bit of slippy. I missed doing that, didn't I, on the other ones? So yeah, Omen Pentology, £2 English. So definitely keeping hold of that one, as well as the one that I got from Rich in the bundle. Right, let me grab these. Right. Now these are... Oh no, that's charity shop pickup, that one. What's this one? That's charity shop. I thought I'd done all of the charity shop ones, but like I say, one of those where these are nearly a week since I brought them, so I've lost track of what I brought from where. So right, carrying on, charity shop. We grabbed the Expendables. So absolutely superb action movie. I haven't seen the fourth one yet. Kind of heard mixed things about it. If I can see it cheap on DVD, I'll probably grab it just to give it a one-time watch and see how it is. But certainly looking to grab the first three Expendables movies for the collection. So definitely ones I enjoy watching. Absolutely stellar cast in this one. Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger. So yeah, definitely that's going to go on either this week or over the weekend. So first Expendables. And if by magic, with some slippy action, we have Expendables 2. There we go. Slippy. So nice little cover on that one, a little bit embossed. So Expendables 2. Again, superb. Love these first three. And these were £3 for £1. So that was those. I can't remember what the third one was that I got, but just for completeness, the girlfriend spotted this one in the local CEX, and it is Expendables 3 with Slip. Woohoo! There we go. So there we go. So that's the trilogy back in the collection, and yeah, like I say, definitely a set that is going to get all rewatched over the coming week or so. Right, hang on. I've got these all mixed up. Right, last two from the charity shop, and then on to the rest of the CEX pickups. We have Liam Neeson, one that I hadn't managed to get back into the collection as yet. So I've got, I think, the 3 Taken movies, what's it called, The Grey, and Non-Stop. Got those ones back in the collection already, but I didn't as yet have Walk Among the Tombstones. So, and I'm not sure I've actually seen this one before, but I do, similar to Jason Statham, I do enjoy all of the Liam Neeson movies that I've seen so far. So £3 for £1 again. I wasn't going to pass giving this one a watch and adding it into the collection. And the last one, which was a charity shop. Don't you dare. Oh, it didn't sound as though it had got a disc in, but thankfully it has. I nearly ended up, this one was on my list to get in one of the local CEXs. on Steelbook. I think they had it for £4. But as soon as I saw it in the charity shop for £3 for £1, I thought, nah, stuff it, I'm going to get it on regular DVD. It's one I haven't watched before, but it has got Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds in, and it is Safe House. So if anyone has seen this one before, let me know your thoughts in the comments if it's one you enjoyed or not. So I think it rates quite well when I checked on IMDb and had a watch of the trailer, and it's a typical Denzel Washington action movie, so I thought definitely going to be up my street. So fingers crossed, Safe House. Right, and then last 2, 3, 4, 5 are CEX pickups. So first of all, we have the first remake of I Spit on Your Grave. So I have seen, I think, the trilogy of the modern day I Spit on Your Graves. Obviously, the original I Spit on Your Grave from 1978 is part of the Video Nasties collection, so I haven't got that one in the collection as yet because the UK version is cut. But it is on my list to get imported from America at some point down the line. So for now, this is the remake, and the remake is superb and it's brutal again. So if you haven't seen it and you like brutal horror, then this one will definitely tickle your pickle. So there we go, £2. Was it £2? Yeah, £2 on DVD. So there we go, that's the first remake of I Spit on Your Grave. And then from the same CEX, I managed to get I Spit on Your Grave 2. So £2.50 on that one. So again, have seen both of these ones before, really enjoyed them. So looking forward to re-watches on these very soon. And then I couldn't pass this one by. This is a 3-disc box set of Dracula. So there we go. I love the old school classic Universal Monsters movies. This one has Dracula 1931, Dracula 1931 Spanish version, House of Dracula, and Dracula's Daughter. So it's actually 4 movies, but it only says 3-disc box set. So I think on the 1 disc you've obviously got the 1931 Dracula and the 1931 Dracula Spanish version with old Bela Lugosi. So looking forward to watching through these ones. Oh my god, I can't talk. I need coffee. I've obviously seen the 1931 Dracula before. I don't recall seeing House of Dracula and Dracula's Daughter. I'll have to double check my Letterboxd. But yeah, they are ones that I will be watching through soon. And talking of the Universal Monsters, I am looking at grabbing all of those. Obviously, your Bride of Frankenstein, Werewolf, Creature from the Black Lagoon, not Werewolf, Wolfman, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, etc. So looking at picking all of those at some point down the line. But for now, we have a bit of a Dracula triple box set. Right, second to last, guys, bit of Stephen King goodness. Again, one I've not seen for many years. Had this one originally back in the day on VHS, and it is Salem's Lot. So looking to get as many of the classic Stephen King movies back in the collection where I can. So again, this one being in a local CEX, it was a must grab. So Salem's Lot. I know obviously they did the sequel, Return to Salem's Lot. I may have only ever seen that once before. Again, I'll have to double check my letterbox to see. But that'll be another one coming into the collection at some point soon. Oh, okay, cool. And this is a 2-disc edition. There we go. Obviously the classic creature on the back. So there we go. That's Salem's lot. And then one to finish, guys. You'll know if you've been watching previous videos, one of the genres I like to watch is to do with racing cars. So I've got Le Mans 66, I think it is. I've got Rush. I've got Senna. I've recently watched Ferrari, which I think has just come out on Blu-ray and 4K, so I will be picking that up at some point. But I saw this one in there, and it's one that I've never seen before, and it is Williams. So this is obviously on Blu-ray for £2. And again, I checked on IMDb just to see how it rated, and it got a really good score. I think can't remember exactly, 6.8 maybe. But yeah, I do like my sporting documentaries when it relates to racing cars. And this is obviously the story of Frank Williams. Obviously goes into detail as to the crash that he had and ending up paralysed in a wheelchair, handing over the reins of his Formula One team to his daughter. So yeah, really looking forward to watching through this and learning a bit more about him. So there we go, Williams on Blu-ray. So there we go, guys. Just over half an hour of movie pickups. So say I've probably got one more pile to go, which was a stack from when myself and Ghost Lou went out last weekend, and it includes a Video Nasty. So I've not added a Video Nasty into my collection for probably a few weeks now, actually, since I think when James and his wife-to-be, Claire, went, I think they went up to Newcastle for a few days and called in the couple of CXs there and grabbed me some nasties that I needed. Yeah, I've got a nasty when I was out with Ghost Lou, so I'll show that on the next video. And talking of James, he hasn't been well of late, so that's why we haven't done the first episode of our, I don't know what you call it, sofa chat series or whatever, where we sit and chunter together about all things horror and movies in general. So I think you got discharged from hospital. Was it yesterday morning, I think it was, or the day before? I lose track of time, but you know, we are messaging and making plans to get the video sorted when James is recovered and able to get across. So for now, I think he's catching up on some of his movies backlog and catching up on a couple of my recent videos as well that I've put up. So when you watch this one, get well soon, matey. Yeah, looking forward to doing that, starting that new series with you when you're able to get across. So for everybody else, as always, many thanks for tuning in. As always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll be back later on in the week with another video. Bye for now.